Guys, I'm so excited to be doing a haul today. I usually don't do a lot of hauls on my channel, but I love watching hauls because I love shopping, and yeah. I actually picked up a bunch of stuff from the Sephora Friends and Family sale, but also I know VIB is coming up as well, so I kind of wanted to share with you guys what I got. I'm not someone who shops for makeup consistently. It's like small things here and there. Like, I'm not someone who does like a big haul every month. I usually do bigger hauls like couple times a year, you know, it just depends on how I'm feeling. So I'm gonna get straight into it. I did pick up a couple things, and a lot of the things I could not wait to use. So some things are open, some are not, and let's get into it. So 20% off at Sephora means for me, buy all the things that you normally wouldn't spend on, but you can kind of make an excuse in your head, oh, it's 20% off, so I'll get it. I had a lot of other things in my cart online that I actually did not get, but this is one of the pricier items that I did pick up. This is the Sunday Riley Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment. I usually don't buy skincare from Sephora. I usually just stick to medical grade products, and that's just a personal preference of mine because I have seen the most effectiveness and results. But this is one thing that I swear by from Sephora that I've seen such amazing results with, and every time I use it at night, the next morning my skin just feels plump and the makeup goes on so smooth. I love this. You just can't go wrong with it. It's good for fine lines, pores, but it's not stripping your skin either. So I love this, and this is the biggest size, and hopefully it'll last me a while. I'm really trying to be better about using one pump of things or 1 to 2 pumps of things. I'm someone who has no self-control at all and uses way more than I should. So I'm really trying to just do the 1 pump method and have some self-control because I am a damn adult and I need to act like one. Moving on. The next thing I got was this Purity Cleanser. I've never had this in my life. I've heard so many people talk about it for years and years and years, and I was like, oh, you know, let me pick it up. I already have a cleanser that I just bought actually, but I picked this up anyways, and it's cute. I'm not obsessed. I like that you can use it on your face dry to help to remove makeup, but it's cute. Like, I'm not like dying over it. I can see that it does break down makeup, but it does not lather enough for me to really get the makeup off. Like, I feel like I need to go in with like a makeup eraser, like little scrubber thing to actually get the makeup off. Because once it breaks down the makeup, when I splash more water on my face, it's like the makeup's still like sticking. I'm just not obsessed with it, and it doesn't lather enough for me. I just love a good lather to my cleanser. I know that a lot of people don't like things to lather because it can strip the skin and all of that, but it's just a personal preference. It's nice. I got a smaller size to try it out, and I don't think I'll be repurchasing it, but I will definitely use it up. So I've already taken this out and used it, but this is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Skin by Pores brush. There's a smaller one that's for the CC cream. This honestly feels so nice. It feels almost like a Tom Ford brush. Like, I love my Tom Ford bronzer brush. This is a synthetic one, but it just feels so soft on the skin, and I couldn't help myself. This was $58, which I think is a bit ridiculous, but supposedly it has like collagen and peptides infused into the brush, which I don't completely understand. I would do your research if you're looking to buy it for that reason. I just like a good staple brush to have in your actual arsenal. I love this for powder, to powder my skin and really pack powder in, but without being too abrasive on the skin. I love how it looks. It's just very nice, and it's just something that I would wanted to splurge on, but totally second guessed it as soon as I got out of the store, and I was like, should I return it? But I'm not. It's just one of those things where it's impulsive, where you don't know why you need it, and you can't really make an excuse for it, but you just want it, so you're getting it. That's what that brush was. Another thing was the one that's in the shape of a heart, and I think it's for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month this month, and that's exclusive to Ulta, and it's been sold out, and I want that one so bad as well, so you might see that in a future video because I will get my hands on it. Now, I finally picked up the Touch in Sol No Pore Blem Primer, and it's only $18, which actually surprised me because for a primer, that's actually a pretty good price. It is a full 1.01 fluid ounce, and it's a pink consistency. It's not like a pore filler like Benefit Professional is, but it is pretty smoothing, and I like it because it does not ball up on my skin. A lot of pore filling primers can tend to ball up or roll on the skin. This one doesn't. I have not used it enough to give you a full final opinion on it, but it's nice so far. I have had no issues. It didn't make me extra oily, it didn't break me out, anything like that. I'm not wearing it today because I had it in this bag, but it is nice. I wore it the other day and it was cute. So I actually picked up 2 of the next item, and these are the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Powder. I picked this one up in Deep 60 for a bronzer. I picked up Tan for a bronzer when I'm light. This is 35, and I'm actually wearing this as my bronzer around my face today. And it's just a nice warmth without being too orangey. It's made for a skin tone, so I know it's not gonna be too warm or too orange. And then I bought this like a month ago. This is the number 15 Light Clear, and I use this to set my whole face. And I love this powder because I don't have any highlighter on this forehead region, but you can tell that when I turn, it has a reflect to it. And my goal in life is to have a Lily Glichi forehead. Now, that sounds funny, but Lily Glitchi's forehead is glorious, and I just love how her forehead is just so smooth and glowy, and it's everything. And I've met her in person, and it's everything in person too. And I love in her pictures how it's just like shing, like it has that nice glow to it, but it's not over the top. And I feel like this definitely gives me a Lily Glichi forehead to an extent. As close as I can get to it, which I love. And I just love the powder's consistency. It's very smoothing on the skin, very lightweight, it's nothing too crazy, so I just feel those powders can do no wrong. I believe they're like $20 each, which I don't think is bad at all. Another thing that's comparable is probably the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, which are more expensive, and I think I like this formula a little bit better. So if you're looking for a nice bronzer, like Give Me Sun, but a different kind of undertone, like if you're very fair but you want to wear a bronzer that's kind of like Give Me Sun, I would probably do the tan shade. This is more of just a neutral skin tone color, not too orange, not too warm. So that's that. The next thing I was dying over, because I actually have 2 Hourglass strobing powders that were sent to me a long time ago. When I got them, I was at that stage in my life where it was like, I don't want it if it's not blinding and this and that. And I love a good bright highlight, but it has to be the right texture. I think that some satin highlighters that aren't super shiny can still give you a very bright look. Now, I'm not wearing this today. I'm actually wearing the new Glow Kit from Anastasia, the Sugar Glow Kit. I'm wearing this one, but this is effing stunning. Like, you get 3 shades, and it's the strobing powders. Let me do a close-up. So you get 3 shades, and these are very pigmented. They're stunning, they're not overly shimmery, and whenever I see them and pass by them in Sephora, I'm like, I need you. This is very pricey, but again, Hourglass is more of a luxury brand in general. And the 2 strobing powders I have as singles, I have hit pan on because I love these powders because I do get dry skin sometimes, and there's nothing worse than a crunchy highlight on top of your cheeks. And I love this because it just looks like glowy, reflective, like a mirror on your skin almost. And I love a good highlight like that, and I like the packaging. It's silver packaging. I had another one probably from the year prior that was with the ambient lighting powders, and it was just exactly like this but tan, and it had those in it, and I've used that up as well. So I just love these. They're stunning highlights, and I love this one too for when I get more tan, because finding a good highlight for when I'm tan is kind of hard, especially if the self tan is like fresh. I like a gold highlight, but I feel like sometimes they can look a bit much and too stripy on my cheeks. These ones have a very like translucent look to them. They just give you the glow, and they don't give you the actual coverage that an overly saturated highlighter can tend to do. I also picked up the IT Cosmetics Tightline Mascara. I have yet to use this, and I'm undecided as to whether I'm keeping this. I used this a long time ago when I first got into wearing mascara, and I loved it, but I like my lashes a little bit differently now, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it. This mascara is literally the smallest wand ever. I'm surprised it's even focusing. Like, you can't even tell if there's bristles. But for lower lashes, I think it's going to be pretty lit. I think it's going to be pretty lit for my top lashes too. So I can really get in there and pump up the lashes and separate them. My biggest issue is getting volume and separation at the same time. My lashes sometimes tend to clump back together even after I do my mascara, if that makes sense. Like, probably like a minute later, I could separate them, but a minute later they tend to kind of just gather together. which is horrible and it's not a good time. So hopefully that'll work out for me. Let me know what your guys' favorite mascara is. I do not like the Benefit They're Real. I do not like the Roller Lash because I always stab myself in the eye with those, and that's more of a me thing than anything else. Like, I'm just not capable of using rubber wands like that. But anything that's like the Too Faced Better Than Sex wand, or the Maybelline, I'm wearing this one, the Colossal Big Shot. I love this one. This is the Shayla one. And yeah, anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. And then on my way out, this is my last item. I picked up this Rita Hazan Root Concealer Touch-Up Spray Temporary Gray Coverage. Now, I picked this up because I've been trying to keep my hair black, but the black always washes out. And I want a really, really intense blue black in my hair. And I just got my hair cut today, and I have not dyed my hair in a very long time. But I'm planning on dyeing my hair blue black tonight. But before I dyed it last time, I actually bleached my hair a little bit so the blue can show through a little bit more vibrant. So now when it fades to like a very blonde, streaky color when it does fade out, and like I get like red over here and like random places. So I just bought this as like a touch-up in between me dyeing my hair. I don't have gray hair personally. I do get like random like 1 or 2 like right in this area. I don't know why, but I don't really care about that because I'm a guy and my hair grows out in like a week. So I don't know how this is gonna be. Oh, that's aggressive. Okay. So I don't know how oh, it does. Look. Alright. The spray is actually pretty good. Wow. It really darkens. And I might use this after makeup too, because for me, I'm very like OCD about getting my cream bronzer and the rest of my bronzer blended right into the hairline, and sometimes I can get streaks of the foundation in the front of my hairline, so it almost looks like I have like random highlights, and someone like, I always get asked like about that. So for me, I just want to do it to where I can just put my finger there and then kind of spray, so that way my hair is black all the way to my hairline. It's not necessary, it's just maybe an extra, but yeah, I thought I'd share that. So yeah, you guys, that wraps up my Sephora haul. I did friends and family. Let me know what you guys are planning to get for the VIB sale. I'm actually a VIB Rouge. I know, it's, yeah, I don't even know how I'm a Rouge. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys are planning on picking up or what you did pick up. I would love to know and really find out some new hidden gems in Sephora, because I feel like when you really do look, there are so many hidden gems that you can find that no one's really talking about or overlooked, or that we tend to forget about because there's so many new launches all the time. So leave me a thumbs up if you want to see more hauls and more interactive videos like this. Let me know in the comments down below what you are going to pick up or what you did pick up, and until next time, I will see you then.